You are not broken. You are not dumb. And you are not alone. If reading has always been hard for you, if spelling feels like a mystery that everyone else got but you, if you've spent your life thinking, I must be missing something, I should already know this, or the quiet, heavy thought, I guess I'm just not that smart. Please, let's pause right here, because that thought, it's not true. It never was. You are not the problem. The way you were taught is the problem, and that changes everything. Maybe you've lived with this for years, decades even. Maybe it started in school. You watched your classmates read fluently while you stumbled. Maybe you stared at the spelling words and thought, how do they remember that? And why can't I? Maybe you learned to memorize instead of understand, to guess, to hide, to laugh along so that nobody else could see how unsure you really felt. And maybe somewhere along the line you decided it must be you, that you just weren't wired for reading or spelling, or that you were slow or not smart. Let me gently speak into that place right now, the place that still carries that weight. You are not slow. You are not incapable. You are not less than. You are someone who learns differently, who's never been shown how to read in a way that works for you. That's not your fault. But now that you know that, it can be a turning point. Here's what I need you to understand. You're not starting over. You're starting correctly. And yes, it may feel strange at first. When you're used to struggling, ease can feel unfamiliar. You might still hear that old voice whisper, you'll never get it. This probably won't work either. But do you know what's stronger than that voice? That part of you that's still here. That part of you that's still watching this video. That part of you that never really fully gave up. That part of you is right. You've always known deep down that you were just as intelligent as anybody else. And now you get to see that truth unfold. Let's talk for a moment about that voice in your head. That one that calls you dumb. That voice isn't you. That voice is a collection of past experiences, and you're allowed to talk back to it. You're allowed to question it. You're allowed to replace it. Here's how. When the thought comes, I'm dumb, pause and say this instead. No, I've just never been taught in the right way. And this feels hard because it's new, not because I'm not capable. And I'm not broken. I'm rebuilding. And if that feels too hard for you to say yet, borrow my belief for you. Use my voice until you can use your own. Because I know this. When you give your brain the right kind of instruction, step by step, no guessing, no shame, you will surprise yourself. You'll read words you've never read before. You'll understand patterns that used to confuse you. You'll spell things that used to stop you cold. And you'll feel that spark of confidence come alive. Not because you became someone else, but because you finally got what you've always deserved. A chance to learn in a way that honors your mind. For some of you, the hardest part isn't learning new words, it's unlearning the shame. You may have avoided opportunities or doubted your potential. You may have felt left out in school or at work or in life. That grief is real. And I want to say this gently. It's okay to mourn what you missed. It's okay to feel upset that nobody noticed sooner. It's okay to wish that you found help years ago. But I also want you to know that it's not too late. Your mind is still open. Your future is still full. And this path, the one that you're stepping into right now, is going to redeem every part of your story that used to hurt. You don't have to do everything today. You don't have to undo a lifetime of frustration in a week. But you can take one step today and then another tomorrow. Maybe it's practicing one word. Maybe it's learning one sound. Maybe it's just allowing yourself to believe. I can learn this. I'm not too far behind. I'm just beginning. I've built a way to help you, a path that's designed to work the way you think, one that removes the guesswork and slows things down while not insulting your intelligence. It honors your strengths and rebuilds your confidence. and it works. Let me remind you, you are not dumb. You never were. You are not broken. You are just missing the instruction that makes everything click. You are not too late. You are right on time, and you're not alone. Not anymore. So here's my invitation. Let today be the day that you stop carrying those old lies, and the moment that you stop wondering what's wrong with me, and start saying, there's nothing wrong with me. Everything is right with me. I just needed the right key. And now you found it.